The chord monologue is a
man.
monophonic...
Don't you love it when the VT ends exactly when the countdown stops, and I remember to press all the buttons, and we have a great little live stream. I saw Devin Townsend twice. It was a good weekend. How are you guys doing? We're doing something a little fun. Let me just check we're live on all the things. We are live on all the things. My voice is ever so slightly on the quiet side because one of my audio interfaces hates me. So I'm maybe going to turn the volume up ever so slightly on my headphones. Ah, yes, that solves everything. Right, what we're doing today, I've been working on and off on whatever the next Blue Alatar release is. Frankly, I just want to release more music because I have been writing a lot of music, and I've actually, I'm quite fond of where I'm going musically. A lot of the songs that I have been writing really feel like they're more sort of commercially viable pop songs that well, not pop songs, but commercially viable folk rock songs, whatever you want to call them. They need lyrics. I'm not really a lyricist, and I think one of the reasons I've been struggling to create lyrics for these songs is maybe there's like a mental block where I'm not seeing them as songs. I'm seeing them as like collections of loops I've made, or sound effects, or riffs and stuff. I'm really struggling to even begin to think of words that suit some of these tracks, and they're not all going to be they're not all going to have vocals, but like I think that's somewhere I need to go professionally to do this whole music thing. It's sort of the one thing I haven't really tried, doing sincere music with lyrics, like comedy music with lyrics. Yeah, sure, gimme. Like I've done a load of that, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I think one of the things that will help me, I hope one of the things that will help me start to think of this repertoire as an actual set of songs rather than a set of Cubase project files, is taking the tracks as they are currently and distilling them down to like chords, just chords, and then that's the sort of thing that I can bugger off to the park and just play some guitar chords under a tree and try to work out what this song actually is, you know. That's what I'm hoping. So what we're going to do today is go through some of the Blue Alatar tracks that I've been working on, go through the project files, and we're going to sort of just work out the chord patterns. Some of them will be easy, some of them will not be easy, but we're going to give it a go. So yesterday I started putting together this spreadsheet, which is basically the songs that I have in progress, a lot of which I've worked on stream. Some of them I haven't. Some of them are just things that I've like thought of and then had to record. So and most of them are about the right length to actually be released as commercial tracks. So, but they don't. I don't know how to go about adding lyrics because I'm not really a lyricist, so I'm hoping this is the process that's going to help. So we're going to go through this list and we're going to look at all these project files for which I've said, yes, let's add lyrics to these things, and then maybe we'll be able to work it out. I have just named some of these tracks Levelers, Goo Goo. They do not have good names. This one just sounds like a 90s Beatles song, but I write a lot of 90s sounding stuff. Do you know why that is? That's just where I'm at. And in terms of genre, things are very much Levelers, Led Zeppelin, Ozric Tentacles, or this one Beatlesy track. So let's start. This is the next release. Basically, I'm just doing remasters, remixes of or new mixes, I should say, of tracks that are kind of already out there, but they're not on Spotify yet. And then the next bigger Blue Alatar release is going to look something like this. I've got these three. That's an old song. That's an old song of size. And this is just a nice instrumental song I've been sat on for ages. In fact, I might release that here. I don't know. So the first one that's an actual song is called Folk Rock. And it's very Levelers-y. And I'm a big fan of that song. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the project Folk Rock. Yes. We're going to open it up. We're going to let Cubase load for a moment. And then we're just going to go through and we're just going to essentially write a chord chart for this thing. We're going to write a chord chart and we're going to write any little like motifs or things that make this song what it is. And I'm going to play it on size guitar that I have stolen. Let's have a little look. This song I really like. It did have a hurdy-gurdy part for a while, which is this muted thing at the top. But actually, the sonically a hurdy-gurdy is quite intrusive, so I've just done away with that for the moment. Which one is this? Okay, this isn't the song I thought it was, but that doesn't matter. Let's just give it a spin. Oh, 1 second, everyone. I guess my my on-air light isn't working, so I will just have people walk into the studio every now and again. But I did get a delivery I've been looking forward to, especially because they didn't give me any delivery info. They were just like, yep, we've confirmed that you have bought this. Can you let me know when it will arrive? Absolutely not. Taking ages to get into this box. This could be fun. This could be a lot of fun. For USB-C devices. Uh-oh. Okay, also, I was going to say, ugh, that's not what I want. Maybe let's give it a little check. Otherwise, problem. God damn it, why is everything hard to... I suppose it's anti-theft, really, isn't it? That's why everything's so hard to get into. Yeah. Just going to check for... Yeah. They're tiny. I sort of love how discreet and small they are. Look at that. Branded, what do you call it? I think that's a jack out. So swear to God, that had better be a jack out. I think it is. What else would it be? Okay. Anyway. So I thought it'd be really fun to have Buyer's Remorse live on air. Ooh. Comes with a little pouch. Love a good pouch. And we've got some cables. Well, it comes with a jack cable, doesn't it? So that's a good indicator that it actually does audio over jack. Anyway, on with the actual stream. Sorry, and everyone wants my attention, which is nice, I suppose. So this is the song. What's going to be the best way to do it? I think what we might do is just grab these organ parts and we shift right click, create chord events. Here we go. Oh, that's okay. What's this chord then? So this is folk rock. I'm just going to write like a little Google Doc here. Folk rock. So let's open up the bass. Acoustic guitar. How does that bit go? Oh, it starts here. Okay, whatever. Oh yeah, it's the standard tuning. Oh, it's never right in standard tuning. Okay, so that's nice and straightforward. It's that kind of... God, I'm not set up for instruments. It's that kind of E... I think it's an E major. But then it does that grab the G. And then it's D, C, I think we swap between E minor and E major really a little bit. So we're going to go... I suppose we need to colour these sections as well, don't we? So... we'll call that the hook. The hook is blue, chorus, orange, verse, pink. Any other sections? Yeah, there's the bridge. Okay, so we're just going to write in, the hook is the blue bit, so it's E major. Do we do tab or do we do... It's tricky to know, isn't it? I'm also trying to work out, can I put this over here? Is that easy to see? Yes, slightly. Wonderful. So... E, if we do G in brackets, that should indicate there's a bit of a break there. How many times does that happen? Okay, so then it's the chorus is D, C at 9, G, E minor, G, D, A, G, E minor, twice. Okay, wonderful. So then that's essentially all we want in terms of information. So then the verse is kind of this octave thing. It's basically just in E minor. E minor. It's one of those kind of octave. Quite nice. And then it goes back into the chorus. So I don't like rounded bottom guitars because I can't keep hold of them. It's annoying. So it's... How do I describe that? Playing power chords on the A string, also sounding the open B and E strings. So it's E, da 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 ba da 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 da. So we could work out what those chords are plus B and E. So if it's an E5, that's an E plus a B plus an E plus a B and an E. So that is just an E5. So then G5 plus a B and an E. That's going to be interesting. Oh, is it G? Yeah. So then that would be G, a 5, a G. Then what's E to G? E to G is... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the B is the major 3, and the E is a major 6. So I guess that's a major 6th chord. We can just double check that. G maj 6, and then E5. I'll do those brackets. The D5 will become... Oops. So D plus its 5th, and then plus a B plus an E. So I'm just going to go across the scale again. So B... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is also a 6. Interesting. So what about E? So it's kind of a 2. So is it D sus 2 add... Well, the 2 is at the top, isn't it? So that's a 9. So D add 9. D6 add 9? Maybe. D6, add 9, I'm guessing, and then the A is just an A withoout a third, so it's A sus2. Easy. So we can go to my good friend chordfind.com. If it still works. Yes, I use this website like a lot, once every few years. So we're just going to type in, so that's 5770. No chords found. Well, so I'm just going to leave that as it is, because those are implied new chords. Voicings. So I guess that's going to be obvious to me later. This is like what we're actually playing, and this is the resulting chords. And this is one of them things where like music theory is great for helping to describe things. Do you need it to write good music? Not necessarily. But like having the ability to work out chord names and stuff is really helpful when you're trying to describe it to anyone else who might play these songs. Or indeed to work it out for myself later. Okay, so then the bridge kind of relies on a little pattern we played earlier. I suppose I should write down the structure. No, I'm not going to worry about the structure. Because the whole point of writing this stuff down like this and going away and being able to play it is basically so I can work out, right, is there a better order to these chords? Is there a better way to do this? As a player, are there some cool things that I could add? Bomb. Bomb. Bridge. So this is kind of the same pattern. Same pattern appears in verse 2. Well, it does currently anyway. I can change that. I think it's something like, just on the open, so it's just on the B string, but just trying to like articulate those notes without then muting the string below it. Cool. So that's, if we write that out as tab, we're going to do this, and then it's just going to bosh, bosh. So, da, 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 da. I'm just going to check that. Ba, ba. Oh. 7, 5, 7, 5. Da. Oh. Da da da. Da. Yeah. 5-0. And then we're just going to add zeros. Da, 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 da. And that's not the timing of it at all, but like I'm not so fussed about that. And then it's the same sort of thing again. Da, 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 da. So 7, 5, 8, 12, 10. 7, 5, 8, 12, 10. 7, 5, 8, 12, 10. 5, 8, 12, 10. Okay, I don't know why it's coming out as lines. Slightly annoying. Whatever. Ba, 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 ba. Yes, I think that will do. Let's just play that back just in case. You didn't see any of that. Ha! Oops. Go away, keyboard. It's not your time. Then it goes back into. What I might do is just try playing through the song just to make sure I've got it. In fact, I'll just play everything. It's fine. Keep the click on. Right, so a couple things I've noticed. I think that first D in the chorus is actually sus2, and I think, what's this bit? Okay, I did notice that sus there, but I think that's just the melody playing that bit, so we're not going to worry too much about that. And I'm also not sure, I think the keys and the guitar are playing slightly different patterns for this little melody bit. Can I find that? It's not the end of the world. Yeah, that's fine as it is. Okay, so that's that track. Those are those chords. It's in open tuning as well, which I think is not open tuning. Excuse me, standard tuning, which is very rare for me. Cool. So I say very rare. I'm just not writing a lot in standard tuning at the moment. That's all that is. So we can get rid of chord find for the moment. Let's move on to the next track. I don't think that the one called Leplin, I don't think that's going to be worth doing in this way because it's more, I don't know, it's more riffy, I guess. I'm trying to specifically look for songs that are like more folky that you can just play on an acoustic guitar and they're essentially the same song. So the next one we're going to look at is called Levelers, which is an indication that I'm trying to be the Levelers, which I would be fine with personally. It doesn't have the both project files are called Yes. It's really unhelpful, Liam. Come on. So now this one looks like it's written in E flat, which is fine. So I'm just going to make a little document here. Levelers, E flat standard. So let's work out the sections here quickly. So I guess hook is green. Hook slash chorus. Verse is orange. Pre-chorus is blue. We've got a purple bridge. So musically the only difference between the chorus and the theme, I think it's the same pattern, but like it leans harder on that da 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 kind of walking, and there's like that cool little surf guitar. Cool, so let's try and work this out because it's in E flat and I can't really be bothered to retune. So I think the main pattern is like so it's A minor again. So that's just an open D string, and then G, B, A, but played properly. And next time it's just C, B, A, F, B, C. Which is all right. Let's write that down. So it kind of goes. How do we write that? I suppose we've got to do the tab, really, haven't we? Oops. Bosh, bosh. We're going to undo that. Do this, and then we're going to bop, bop. We're just going to write in the letters. Oh, you can't see me. Come on. Come on, Taylor. D, G, B, E. Cool. So it's da, 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 and then A. Da, 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 da. Oh, come on now. Ba, da, da, da. I'll put in the section marks as well, I guess. I'm just going to move those along a bit. Actually, you know what? We can, because we've got a few of them. I'm just talking out loud and working this out as I go, you know. Da 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 da, and then it's da da da, boom. 2, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, I think it'll be F minor. Probably F minor. God damn it. I hate that it does that. I don't know how to turn it off. Yeah, da da da. Da 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 da. And then so that's we're just going to write in the chords there as well. A minor, F, da 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 da, major. Oh, I see what I've done. 3, 3, 2. Da 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 da, ba da da da. And then 3, da. I think they're power chords. I mean, they're going to have to be power chords at this rate. Da, da, da. And then 5, 7, 7. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Make this a little longer. Do, 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 do. And then ba da 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 da. Oh, let's make it perfect. There we go. So oh, you can just press backspace to. Still really annoying. Okay, still a pain in the ass. So that da 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 C5 D5 ba da da da. So I guess we will just write that the chorus is played without is played just as power chords without the walking bass. Da, 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 da. That's not really a walking bass without the bass pattern. I'm sure I know what bass pattern is. Hook is full chords plus bass pattern. That's a separate line. Okay, wonderful. E flat standard. This chart's written as if standard tuning. We'll put current demo is in E flat. There you go. Because I might change my mind. I might prefer it as it is. I might prefer it in standard tuning. So then, what is verse 1? For the moment up. Easy. So if that's standard tuning, the verse is just A minor, G, F, G, A minor. Hells yeah. Easy. And then pre-chorus is so that's, if we go from there, into C, ooh, that's weird. So now it's so that's just a nice inversion is all that is. So then the pre-chorus is C, in minor, cool. So then what is the bridge? I need to put those. Bridge. So is that... Just going to knock that up. Oh no, that's... Yeah, so it's E minor. And then da, 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 da. And then E minor, da, da. And then E, G, D, C, A, minor. So that bridge section should be... Cool. I think that's the whole song. Let me just transpose this back to where it was. I'm going to try just roughly playing it through, but in the new key. I say the new key, in the standard tuning. If I do this, the guitar might not fall off me the whole time, which would be nice. Let's put this here. I can see the whole song on one page. That's pretty nifty. You can't see that. The whole song is this. This is the whole song. I think that's pretty cool. So, in a very approximate manner... Ooh. My bad. That should be... B, C, 2, 3, 3, 3, 5, 5. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to count myself in. And then the verse. Only going to play it once. So the pre-chorus. One, two, three. To the hook. Again. Pre-chorus. take another look at that one later because it doesn't feel quite right, does it? Chorus. Bridge. It's objectively a song, right? It's got all the bits you need for a song, technically speaking. Yeah. Give that a little save. Back to down in the corner. That's one song. Well, it's two songs done now, isn't it? Wonderful. Oh yeah, the other thing I needed to come back and do was on this track, just make it really clear which strings these were. So that's E, B, E, D, G, B, E. Wonderful. Little save. Right, back to the spreadsheet. So pop rock, that was the track I played the other day. The punk rock Friends theme. That's what I played the other day. Yeah, I think that's worth having a look at. 16/4/2022. So this was the Saturday stream, if you're around for that. I don't know why it's in 44.1. Might have to change that. That could be a pain in the ass down the line. Yeah, let's change those project settings real quick. Project setup, better, please. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Let's give that a second. So I think this is almost how it was at the end of the other day. I've added a tambourine. Oh, it's crashed. Or has it? Convert. Yes, okay. Keep. I should have probably anticipated that would take a while. That's fine. Let's open up another. Yeah, keep them where they were. Oh, do I mean that? Christ knows. Crossfade. Fine. That might be a problem down the line. Not sure. Tabs. We need a new folder. No, a new file. And this was 16/04/2022 live stream. It's a good name. I'll just call it 16. Fine, whatever. Let's have a little listen, because this is in D. D standard, I think. Oh god, look at these crossfades. Right. That's all gone wrong. I'm just going to leave it as it was for the moment. So it's an interesting coupling of tunings, because the 12 string down here is in standard tuning, but the distorted guitars are in D standard. So they're playing as if they're in E, more or less. They're doing like crap, what are they doing? So kind of like I guess nearly a Louie Louie. But then you can play these chords as God, I hate round-backed guitars so much. I'm never getting a round-backed guitar. Actually, I do quite like this guitar. But it is round-backed, and that's a problem. So we could play these chords theoretically just in an open position. Let's... 1, 2, 3, 4. Not quite the sound I'm going for. I think that's just the melody notes confusing it. So let's just go. So that's basically the pattern. Shove you over there. Rearrange my trousers. Don't worry about it. This is... okay, I suppose I need to work out the sections, don't I? So we'll go... wherever it is. Chorus is green. Pink is verse. That is just those two sections, really, isn't it? How does the tambourine sound? Makes all the difference. Especially if it was in time, imagine. Can't play the tambourine. So, chorus green, verse pink. So, distorted guitars in D standard. They're playing D. Da 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 da. While 12 string clean guitar plays a D sus 2 arpeggio at the top. Easy. I'm just going to write out that arpeggio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's like boom, da, da, da. Oops. That's really annoying. Da, 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 da. Da. 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. Let's just tidy this up. God, that's so annoying. There must be a way to turn that off. I just haven't worked out because I'm dumb. Bosh, 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 bosh. Damn it. That's slightly easier. Oh my god. There we go. Close enough. Close enough. And then that's playing N, G, G. Yeah, like these songs are all like in essence real straightforward, so like I quite like the idea of being able to play a song in its essence with just an acoustic guitar. Ooh, actually I wondered, that little arpeggio, let's get this sucker on again. If it's like pretty cool. So I can kind of just add in those bass notes. So if we're starting off just with the D arpeggio as it's written there, then I can add in the C and a G. It's tricky, but you can do it. Let's try. If I shorten this, would that help? Probably not. You're just going to have to deal with the sounds of my scratchy buttons on the back of this guitar. It's more realistic. I don't know what I mean by that. Let's try. Where's that chorus? Let's try big chorus at the end. Why is that not working then? Because it's faster than that. It's really hard to articulate. Oh, damn. A, my bad. It's not. It's A. Not whatever I said before. Where's that? There we are. Nope, not you. The other one. Hello. So the A. So it's more like. Which sounds less fun, but I mean, let's try it. So that's easier. So if I just play it normally once, and then once with G instead of D. Or is it? Something that I really like about chords, especially chords on the guitar for some reason, is just ignoring scales a little bit and kind of just playing major chords for an entire section, just because it has a way more sort of 90s of early 2000s vibe, I think. Just ignoring minor chords, basically. When I'm writing funk stuff, I think of that as drunk major, because it really reminds me of like early 2000s indie rock bands, and I always used to think it was them being dumb and not knowing what a minor chord was, like only learning one bar chord shape and then just sticking with it. But it's like it has a real vibe to it, actually. So this is one of the songs that I think actually needs the most work. But I mean, it's less than a week old, really, isn't it? So of course it needs the most work. So I think having those, I'm going to delete that because that's actually not helpful. Having that sort of chord pattern worked out is actually going to help. And I don't really know what to do with that bridge. Just going to leave that for the moment. So let's have a little look. What are the other? Goo Goo. I actually don't know what I think of Goo Goo. I think I was trying to be the Goo Goo Dolls. I think that's worth saying. Again, this is I was going to do something funk, and then I did this instead, according to the project info there. kind of in a slow bit. I'm going to put a pin in this one for them. I suppose I should just write it down, shouldn't I? Why am I avoiding that? I don't know. So we have orange. Verse is orange. Chorus is blue. Bridge is purple. It's kind of what I do for everything, isn't it? Consistency. One way to make it look like you're doing things. So the verse is just D sus2 A minor. Arpeggio. But then there's this bit. Oh, that's like a... I don't know what that's supposed to be. Whatever. So then blue is C add 9. I need to work that pattern out. So if we're because the organ but is the guitar different? No, I do just manage to make that gap. So if I go if I write sus2 sus4 pattern, we'll see if I remember what that means. Yes. What's the next? So then this is do da 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 G C D. Is that E minor? Or is that E5? Oh. Ooh, that's interesting. So that's like E. I'm going to have to write those out, aren't I? I hate doing this so much. Is there a better way? That might actually be slightly easier. So it's E with, excuse me, with those bits at the top. And then G is standard G, 3 3 0 0 2 3. Oop, 2 3. Thank you. And the C is add 9, which is, you know, my sort of default. My default kind of C chord. I'm just going to space these out a bit so they're a little easier to read. G add 9, and then D. So C add 9 is then also 3 3 0 2 3. Yeah. So then the D, I think it's got a 5 at the top there, I reckon. Let's put another one at the end here. I think it's 3 2, and will probably be that kind of technically an inversion, but it doesn't really matter. So that's going to be a D5. Because that's just an octave of that, right? D5. So then this E is, it's an E minor, but it's got a D and a G. So it's already got a G, E, A, D, G. So that's an E minor 7. There you go. Music theory. E, B, G, D, A, E. Space, 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 space. I'm pretty sure that's it. Let's try it. Oof. Yeah, that'll have to do. Cool, that's that song done, finished. On to the next one. Bosh. A little bit of a save, and then it's not obla D, nor is it obla da. Life will not go on, I'm afraid. There's nothing I can do about that. So let's open that one up. I believe that is in this other folder. It's not obla D. It's called Booper, which is very nice. Let's have a little listen to this bad boy. Minimize that. Where's my documents? Do 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 do. Need a new one. So there's at least 5 documents here, 5 tracks here that are kind of worth talking about. Not obla D. This one is called Not Obla D because I think I was watching Get Back and I had the I need to finish Get Back. I think I had that bass line in my head for some reason. So it's not completely different, but in fact there's a chorus section that kind of saves it, which you'll hear just as soon as Cubase stops being a piece of crap. I like Cubase. It's just that sometimes I think it's my computer that's crashing more than Cubase, really. Come on now. Hurry up. Why are you not hurry? Okay. And it's a fretless bass, so it sounds like 20% more rad. More rad than Paul McCartney, who only has a career thanks to Kanye, as we all know. It's a little bit pitchy, but I quite like that. Oh. It's still like not a complete track, you know? So I guess we've got to tab out that riff, haven't we? So the verse is orange. I guess the chorus is green. So let's look at this chorus bit first. It's just E, D, A. Nice. E, D, A, bum, ba, na, 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 na. A shuffle. A D, riff. Back to riff. That's how I'm writing that, by the way. Pretty accurate. So then the pattern is so it's kind of let's write that down. Bum bum 2 slide 3 there bum 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 there ba dun there dun there dun there. Oops. Da da dun da 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 da. Could be. Why not? I much prefer these wiggly lines. The name of which I do not remember. They sort of, they behave a little more. So that's basically in A, riff in A, then play same thing in E, followed by A again. Chord charts don't need to be complicated. So that's, again, standard tuning, I think. Standard tuning. Wicked. So then, and then it just holds on that blue bit. Bomb, 2, 3. Those chords at the end. Da, da. So it's like a D. Very last bar. Last bar before chorus is D major 7. So it's like a little bit. I mean, that kind of shuffly thing is always like synonymous with status quo in my head, but that's not necessarily what we're going for. I think it's Beatlesy because it's got that kind of major minor pattern. That's actually supposed to be 3 4 3 4 3 4. So it's playing the minor third and the major third together, which is like this really bluesy sort of rock and roll thing to kind of not even be neither major or minor, kind of be both at the same time, kind of not, don't worry about it sort of thing. Cool. Let's have a little look at my document. If I can find my document. There it is. I think those are all the ones really that I'm desperate to get down. The rest are kind of like currently instrumental. I'm sort of happy for them to stay that way. I think these are the 5 in fact, not 4, 5. Even though a couple of them need like a little more work, there's some really strong ones in there, like the first 2 we looked at I'm a big fan of. I like those a lot. I think that's plenty for me to be getting on with. So I'm gonna leave it there for today, folks. I am back Saturday, and fingers crossed that we're back on the Monday 8 p.m. Saturday 1 p.m. schedule. For a while at least. Like, I liked having a little break there. I had a manic few weeks, so I sort of knew that I'd have to take a break before that. It wasn't even like a full on break. I still did the Saturday streams, but I've been itching to do more live stream stuff, so I think getting back into it is going to be really fun. I'm going to go play with my new microphones. Thanks for hanging out, people. See you Saturday. And I'm definitely doing a LinkedIn stream on the 30th of April. We're gonna spend some time working on my LinkedIn, because if I don't do it on stream, I'm just never going to get around to doing it. So at least if I do it on stream, it might be funny. Toodles. See you Saturday. Bye.